Okay, for Mother's Day 2019, I wanted to do something special um, and different, but all my kids weren't able to be here, and I wanted them all together. So I decided to make this video for them. Okay, and it's all about flowers, roses in particular. Um, when I was in school, say like in the olden days, and might still be going on today, people would say, God never promised you a rose garden. Like when things would be going real bad and rough for you, they would say that. And I said, and still do, that yes, he did. That's exactly what he promised. A rose garden. Once you pass through the thorns, the trials of life, you end up with a beautiful flower. And my friends and my loved ones, they may give me a blanket full of roses when I'm dead, but I'd rather have just one right now while I live so that I can see the beauty that it brings. Mother's Day is another time flowers are given. Mother's Day 2019, I'm 70 years old. I got my flowers. Roses, as a matter of fact. I got them right here as shown in this picture. And each one is special and it makes me feel special. And that's what the picture says. Mother's Day is a day to make mom feel special. Drop my mouse. Hold up. Okay. The picture says Mother's Day is about making mom feel special. And in the picture, it says, each one of you do. Okay. My firstborn, I named Tamara after an actress and a fashion model named Tamara Janice Dawson. She played Cleopatra Jones in the film Cleopatra Jones and the Casino of Gold in 1975, which was the year Tam was born. Me and my husband have J middle initials, and I wanted to keep it in the family. But Janice didn't do it for me. So I picked Joy instead. I had no idea how perfect it was. Tamara is the joy of my life. She brings me joy in many ways. In all of her accomplishments, she brings me joy. In all of her success, she brings me joy. Her purpose and the way she inspires others brings me joy. And she is so silly She keeps me laughing. Now, my first flower has a son, Cortland Javon, who is crazy as his mom. I was there when he was born. His life started out living with us until his mom was settled in Arlington. When he was a baby, he would just laugh for no apparent reason. He'd be sitting at the bar in the kitchen and just start laughing. And a little older, after I picked him up from the babysitter, after I got off from work, we would go home and sit in a recliner together and watch cartoons. He likes Superman. I like Batman. Tired, I would drift off to sleep. And I would always say, 5 minutes, Court, just give me 5 more minutes when he tried to wake me. After his mom was settled, he left and went to stay with her in Arlington. They would visit often. His grandma had cancer, and she came and lived with us. One time when he was visiting, his mom had planned a big birthday party for him, and when it was time for him to go to the party, he said to his mom, I can't go because I have to stay and help Granny take care of Grandma. Cortland would go to her room and wake her, and every night he would tell her good night. Well, Grandma got worse, and she lost her hair, and Court stopped telling her good night. When I would ask, aren't you going to tell Grandma good night? He would say, well, maybe tomorrow. And that was a phrase that we all picked up. Well, maybe tomorrow. For Grandma's funeral, he repeatedly said to me, Granny, you're so pretty. Granny, you're so pretty. It made me feel so special. He was the only one of my children who rode with me in the family car to the grave site. Now my second flower, my son, Evan Joseph, his sisters and his dad says he's my favorite. And probably so, because he's the closest to me. Or maybe because he's the only son. He always was sensitive and had this certain awareness of me. At a very young age, we were at a wedding, and his dad was paying me no attention at all. He was off talking with his friends and da da da. And my son asked me, Mom, do you want to dance? And we did. When he was older, at another wedding, he noticed how my feelings were hurt when I was not intentionally, but nevertheless ignored by someone close to me. He let me know that he saw that, and he asked me, about it. Well, he has grown from an embarrassing little boy who wouldn't even go to the store for me without more than enough money to pay for whatever he was buying because he did not want to be short. He wouldn't ask anybody where anything was if he couldn't find it. But he has grown from that to a socially confident young man who is totally opposite now. He is a strong man wanting to prove himself to be just that with no help from others. He has his son with him and has proven to be a great father. Now, he has his flaws, as we all do, but remember, we're talking about roses here. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, you must accept the thorns which it bears. Now, his son, Andre Jamil, lived with us too when he was a baby, but it was for a very short time. Oh my God. This young baby had so much energy. He climbed everything. He would grab onto the bedspread and just climb his way right on up. I had a playpen for him. I put him in it and placed some toys in there for him to play with. The next thing I know, Dre had climbed out of that playpen. When feeding him, I couldn't leave him in that high chair. I had to be right there because you know what would have happened. But because of sickness, he had to leave. He is a very intelligent and special 17-year-old straight A student, an incredible artist. He has been in a chess tournament. He has ran in a track race and won. He studied archery, plays a trumpet and a guitar. He is a son to be very proud of. My last flower, Jacqueline Jeanette, aka Jackie. And it has to be spelled Jackey, not Jackie. Well, she said it herself. She is the best and my worst child. She has many thorns. Even though she is the youngest, she has spent more time with me than her brother and sister because they moved away. She is the one who been with me, taking care of me during my sickness. When I need her, she's here. She's the one who helped me with my mom when my mom was sick and living with us. She is the one who laid in my bed with me, holding me while I cried till I fell asleep the night of my mom's funeral. She's the one who holds me now when I cry. Jackie is the spiritual one. She's the most forgiving. And she is different. Even her skin tone is different. At one time, early before she started school, uh, she would play with the white kids and not with the black kids. And I had to sit her down and we watched the movie Imitation of Life. And she has two kids who didn't live with us like the other grandkids, Amaya Renee and Curtis Marvin. She refused the J middle initial. Yep, she's very different, but she's one loving rose. And for this Mother's Day, I wanted to show my appreciation for each of my flowers. My plans were to turn things around and give them gifts this Mother's Day. But because of the weather, they could not all be here together. So here is um, a box that I got for Tamara. When I saw the wait, when I saw I'm gonna get this. The box said, "In honor of strong women everywhere." It's a mirrored music box that says she believed she could, so she did. And it plays the song, "You Are So Beautiful to Me." I knew this was perfect for her. Her dad used to sing this song to her all the time when she was a baby.